channels.
Matt here again, Home Farming Ideas. I wanted to go a little bit more in depth on pruning the tomato plants. You want to make sure that when you prune your tomato plants, that you're making sure that leaves aren't hanging on the ground like mine are. I've just been lazy, but basically, if you leave them on the ground like that, it could cause disease in your plant, strong disease or mild disease, and it could actually, cause fungus in your plant. But then also, if it gets a mild sickness, it could actually bring the pest, and the pest will actually feed on a weaker plant more than they would a stronger plant. So I'm going to show you how to prune your plants, prune your tomato plants. Just make sure that the bottom half, no leaves are touching the ground. Okay, so to do that, you just look for the leaves that are hanging onto the ground or that are going to hang onto the ground. I'm going to take this guy out because I don't need it. All the leaves that are hanging on the ground. So you want to just go through this, cut off the leaves that are hanging on the ground. Okay? So let me go through this real quick. This one's hanging onto the ground. The ground. Ones that are hanging on the ground or are about to hang on the ground. You know, when it grows, you know it's going to touch the ground, so you might as well take it out. And when you're cutting, watch out. Don't cut the main stalk, because you'll watch your tomato plant fall over and die. See, there's a sucker there. And remember from my last videos, you want to take out any suckers, you know? So they're low like that. Of course, you don't want to take out all the suckers. I'm just joking, but you want to take out a lot of them. So we know that these leaves are facing down. They're going to come down to the ground. So you want to cut those off. There's another one in the back here. All right, looking good. There's another one here. I'm going to leave this sucker because I like that one. It's really nice. Told me a story last night. All right, and that's about it. Okay, so that's how you would do it. You know, don't go crazy. You know, just make sure that all the ones that are touching the ground or are going to be touching the ground get cleaned up from around the plant. That way they're not touching. Oh, one more in the back here. You see it? There we go. So now, since I pruned all that, that's going to put a lot of energy into this tomato plant, and it's going to grow really, really quickly. So this is mandatory. This is one of those things that you have to prune like this, because if you don't do this, you're well, it depends on your soil too, but you want to try to keep the leaves off the ground, because your plant can get diseased really easily. The sucker thing that I was showing you guys before, I mean, it's not a mandatory thing, but it works for me. So that's why I take off a lot of the suckers. I leave like 7 or 8 of them on the top. And if there's already tomatoes on it, I just leave it alone. I don't mess with it. So anyways, that's how you would prune your plants, your tomato plants, to keep them healthy. So God bless, and have a great day.